everyone. Today we're going to talk about trying to solve root cause money issues with surface level problems. We're actually going to go all the way down the rabbit hole into figuring out where the actual solution to common money problems lies, and then really the depth at which the problem solving is going to occur. My name is Brie Sodano. I'm a personal finance expert and the founder of From Sheep to Shark, and I'm excited that you're here today with me watching. I'm going to use I can't save money as a common problem that I work with clients on. Oftentimes clients come see me and they have debt, but mostly they have debt because they have bad savings habits. They were never taught to save, and so they don't have that habit in place. So the real problem is going to show up I have debt, right? So this is going to be top problem. This is going to be the one that pinches, that really bothers you. When you look a little bit deeper, you're going to say, all right, well, you never have money in savings. You don't know how to have money. So that's actually the real problem. So then every time you need something, you are using your credit card because you don't have the money saved. This is a perpetual cycle. So in order to really get rid of that debt, you need to learn how to save, right? So this is a habit that you need to have in order to be able to pay off the debt. So then the surface level problem there becomes, all right, well, put some money in your savings account, lady. Let's just duh. So the thing about it is, while that is the obvious solution, there's a lot that goes underneath that. So I want to give you some examples of where this starts to go awry, because money is really reflective of the relationship that you have with yourself. It shows up in the external world, but it's really a little bit of an internal thing. It could be that having money is just something that's never happened for you. You didn't grow up in a family with money. In your mind, it's made to come in and go out, and it's not really meant to stick around. Having money, as weird as this sounds, can totally freak you out. It can be outside of your comfort zone. Even though it's the thing that would literally make you more comfortable, it can still be something that sets your brain, which loves what's familiar, on edge. And then the money never seems to last. So I've had clients get money in savings, and then all of a sudden everyone that they know has an emergency. Even their pets have emergencies. Everyone has an emergency, and then the money's gone. So you have to check your comfort zone, right? So that could be one deeper level problem. Another deeper level problem is you could have made bad choices in the past and be a little scarred by that, and you cannot trust yourself with money. So when you get money, you are at war with yourself. You're oh, I should do something good with this money before I do something stupid with this money. And it bothers you until you do something with it. It can't just sit there because you don't trust yourself to not spend it. You're every time I've ever had money, poof, it goes. And so that's a slightly different problem. You could go a little bit deeper, and you could look at your sense of feeling of worthiness, deservingness. If you don't feel worthy of having that money, you're going to find reasons to get rid of it. That's deeper level stuff. So on the surface, the solution is, well, open up a savings account, set up a direct deposit. When you start to really get down deeper and deeper, if there's a sense of feeling guilty around having money, or feeling undeserving around having money, or feeling you didn't work hard enough, or these are all the mindset stuff that gets in the way of actually building that habit. If you try to build a habit that's incongruent with who you think you are, you're going to have major problems with that. It's not going to work. And so oftentimes when I'm working with clients, the surface level problems, what money needs to go where and why, that needs to be put in place. Of course, even if you have the best sense of self-worth and whatever else in the world, if you don't put the money in the savings account, it's not going to work. But there's layers, and they all need to be addressed. If you put money in the savings account, but you still feel at your deepest level that the money freaks you out because you're going to spend it on something stupid, that surface level thing isn't going to solve the problem. You're going to have to change that comfort zone. And if that comfort zone is set because on a deeper level, for some reason you feel unworthy of having that kind of money, you've got to address the problem all the way down to the bottom. It's kind of money problems are kind of like poison ivy, where it's if you've ever cut poison ivy but you didn't dig up the roots, the problem very temporarily goes away. You have to really get down into the psyche, so that way the habit work can stick. The number one thing that you need for a habit to stick is congruence. Your habits, your actions need to match who you think you are. And then the surface level stuff. So oftentimes I see, a lot of financial advice that's really just surface, oh, well, stop getting your nails done, stop buying lattes. And it's well, that's possibly part of the solution, but you have to really look. And I'll tell you, so that's, I can't save money. When you're spending money, you want to look at like, all right, well, where's the money going? And then really you have to look a layer deeper, like, well, what am I actually buying with the purchase? Am I buying back time? Am I buying back mental energy? Am I buying a different emotion? You need to ask yourself that. If you're buying coffee because you didn't prepare for your day, and so you buy a coffee every day, that's going to be a very different thing than if you buy something because you're feeling a little insecure today, or you're feeling a little stressed out, and so you make a purchase to make yourself feel different. So you always want to be looking like a couple different layers deep to actually get to real root problems of money issues. So I hope that was helpful. Feel free to join my free group on Facebook. It's called Shark School with Brie Sodano. Subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.